Well, the holidays always seem exciting, but they can be emotional as well. And we've all heard of holiday blues. And Sunbeam Family Services has immediate openings for anyone needing support during the holiday season.
Joining us to talk more about it, Sunbeam's Clinical Director, Emma Wassilak. Emma, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Talk to us about the holiday blues. What causes those?
It can be any number of things, and what might be surprising is it can show up as early as infancy, the stress around the holidays. But we know that this tends to be a very busy time of year for folks, end of year at workplaces, with schools, but also with the holidays. Sometimes there's grief or increased pressure, you know, lots of holiday parties, get-togethers, the pressure to buy that perfect gift. All of those things can contribute to some of those blues or that anxiousness that we feel around this time of year.
You could be sad or anxious, nervous, stressed out. It kind of it manifests in different ways is what it sounds like.
Definitely, yes. And across all ages, like I was saying, it can be kids who are a little more irritable, infants who are more fussy, feeling in our adults more withdrawn, or even irritability at that stage. All of those things can be pretty normal reactions to stress, but when the overwhelm and those feelings don't dissipate over time, sometimes that means we need some more support.
I always feel that expectation is premeditated disappointment. You know, we place so much expectations on ourselves and our family, and so how do you help folks just mentally cope through times that are supposed to be joyous but can end up being so stressful?
Yes, I think one of the biggest things that we can do is early on just set our expectations and set boundaries. We don't have to say yes to everything. Saying no during this time of year can be our friend. And so thinking through what is actually important, what are those things that are going to fill our cup and have us feel really joyful and connected to people who are important to us, we can prioritize those things, and there are the other things that we can say no to. I think something that's important during this time of year is maintaining our routines and not getting away from the things that take care of us, because again, if we're not taking care of us and these expectations keep coming on our shoulders, we're more likely to feel that stress.
You guys have some openings at Sunbeam for folks in need. How do they go about getting help, and what do you do to help folks? Yeah, right now we do have some openings. We know that those don't always last, but if folks want to visit our website, they can go to sunbeamfamilyservices.org/get started, and there's an intake form, and we will get in touch with them and assess more what their needs are, and then depending on what they come in with, we'll help them with building their coping strategies, helping them identify and define what those boundaries need to be so that they can better enjoy their holidays and make sure they're taking care of themselves.
One final thought. What about folks listening in saying, how can I maybe ask a certain question to get my loved one to open up about possibly needing help? What is that conversation?
I think that's a great question, because connection is such an important piece of how well we're doing. And so if folks are having concerns about people that they love or that they're around, I think just saying, I'm here for you. If there's something you want to talk with me about, just know that I'm leaving that door open, because sometimes it's a timing thing too. We have to be ready to open up those conversations, but if we open that door, then at least that opportunity is there.
People need to know that they feel loved, that's for sure. Emma, thanks for coming in and visiting about this today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Emma.